At this time, we ask that you please rise. Remember to remove your hats as we honor America and the singing of our national anthem by Hunterdon Central student Caitlin Osborne.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's an evening night here at Stewart Field. It's the battle of the undefeated teams in boys soccer. Hunterdon Central going up against Pingry. Central 3-0, Pingry 5-0. Central off to a great start, have done a great job. Michael Cantanzarite lights out 4 out of 6 of the team goals. But tonight, it's a big test. The Pingry Big Blue have seemed unstoppable, going 5-0 and only allowing 1 goal in the last 7 games. Whoever comes out on top will have big momentum going into the year. I'm Brad Romano alongside Mariah McKeown. Mariah, should be a big game. 2 teams undefeated. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, absolutely. The game is definitely going to be a great one to see. The chippiness from both teams will definitely be seen throughout tonight. These schools have played each other quite often, and Pingry has got the upper hand on Hunterdon Central in the past 5 meetings, 1 draw. And honestly, I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, and as for Central, the key for Central, and what really has been the key for the entire season, is their defense. Lucas Cherniak and Luke Christensen did a great job on defense, not allowing anything to go their way. Owen Mayrides and Fran Perez also doing a good job in the midfield and pretty much everywhere on the entire field. However, Pingry is very versatile. 10 people on this team have already scored goals. People like Harrison Hackett, Vinny Ferraro, and Henry Foster are guys that will be key to this Pingry team. So it's going to be a big offensive versus defensive matchup. As for Central's offense, like I mentioned earlier, Cantanzarite has done a great job. Nick Barella scoring a goal against Gill. Central in 3 games has only allowed 1 goal against Gill. So both teams only allowing 1 goal. Pingry doing it in more games, but Pingry definitely has an advantage in being versatile.
Absolutely, and I mean, Hunterdon Central's defensive system is that structured that Chase Reinhardt didn't really have to make as many saves or lift a finger throughout the 3 games.
Yeah, and like you said, Pingry's 5-0 in the last 5 meetings between Central. Last time they met, October 5th, 2023, Pingry went over 3-0. Both soccer programs for Central and Pingry are well respected in New Jersey. 2 of the top teams in general. It's a very senior-heavy team, the Red Devils. 18 out of 26 people on varsity are seniors. All these guys have been playing with each other for a long time, so when you have a team like that, the chemistry is going to go really well, and it's proved that. 3-0 on the year. Game will start shortly. As for Pingry, they got to the NJSIAA finals last year, lost to CBA, Christian Brothers Academy 1-0, but they did win the Somerset County tournament last season, beating Bernards 1-0. Central also got to the sectional NJSIAA finals, losing to Westfield, so both teams went very far last year. And Central and Pingry, both during the 2020s, have not had a losing record yet. Both teams have been consistently on their A game. Central awaiting the start of the game. Pingry out there. There's Michael Cantanzarite, number 7, Ray Nincone right next to him. Fran Perez and Alex Hain on the other side. Hain has 1 goal on the season against the opener against Ridge. A lot of people with assists. Zach Erling, Owen Mayrides, Fran Perez. Reinhardt has 7 saves on the year, looking to maybe get some more. So that's number 23 for Pingry, Jonathan Mitchell out there, right on the center. Near him is number 9, Vinny Ferraro. As Mitchell kicks it, Pingry will start off with it. High kick all the way on the other side. Up in the air, Reinhardt going to scoop it up. Now Reinhardt going to oversee. It looks like he's motioning some players. You see Jason Rosenheim on our right. Ball's right there for Contanzerite. Bounces off ahead. There's Bayrides. Michael Pecha did not play the last home game. Is back now. Pecha, a really good senior. Very solid on defense. Cherniak going to kick it out. And Cherniak and Christensen in a very good defensive duo. Two guys that keep the glue together for that defense. And the ball will go out.
What a great offensive drive by Hunterdon Central. That shot just went too high and wide outside the playing field. And now Pingry has possession of the ball.
Yep, Pingry has possession of the ball now. There's number 14 for Pingry right next to the goalie, Sebastian Roarsing. And the goalie for Pingry, number 29, Sebastian Martinez. The senior has 10 saves on the year. So just like Reinhardt, really not having to do much. Like we said, Pingry's only allowed 1 goal in 5 games. So he's been very comfortable. However, we'll see if Central can make him uncomfortable. Maybe this Central team is a team that Pingry hasn't faced yet that can give them the pressure on offense.
Absolutely. Pressure is very key for both sides and making sure to keep the other team off their game.
Only just over 2 minutes gone by so far in this game. Now there's Martinez with it. Martinez looks like he's placing the ball in the direction that he wants it to go to. Going to be kicked to about midfield. Ball at midfield, there's Mayrides, bounces off his head. Contanzerite's in a race for it with number 5, Ryan Stern, who has 4 goals on the year. Stern only a sophomore. There's Stern once again, seems to be down, gets that back up though, hard hit. Ball goes out once again. Rosenheim is going to toss it out, right to Fran Perez. Perez to Alex Hain. Hain can score it. Hain not going to keep it in bounds, but he's going to give it right back to Rosenheim. Seems Rosenheim will not bring it in, so it'll be Michael Pecha. Pecha tosses it near the goal, looking to set up something. It's picked up easily there by Martinez. Martinez, high kick over the midfield. Cherniak's right there, bounces off the head. Here comes Pingry. There's Mayrides. Mayrides, a player that's pretty much at the field anywhere you see him. And ball bounced off a lot of heads. Whistle was blown. And Central will get it. So Cherniak once again going to kick it back to the midfield. Goes a bit over the midfield. There's Alex Hainrun on it. Couldn't get to go. Here's Contanzerite. Guarded heavily. That's what they're going to need to do in order to win this game. That's one of, if not their best scorers. There's number 77 for Pingry. Arun Hashing, only a sophomore, has 3 goals and 3 assists already in just 5 games. Hashing fights with Rosenheim. Rosenheim looks like a little bit of a shove. It's going to be a whistle. Pingry now going to have it.
It was a good try at a tackle attempt by Mayrides, but it just didn't go his way.
Yep, and it looks like Rosenheim had a little bit of collision there with Hashing. Fight for it. Can't really shove there, so it's going to be a whistle. Now Pingry will have it going their way. So there's number 7, Neil Reinhardt, a senior, as well as number 6, Hakeem Stevenson, also a senior who has 1 assist. Neil Reinhardt, 2 goals and 5 assists. Like I said earlier, a very versatile team. A bunch of people with assists and goals, and it's only been 5 games. Good effort keeping it in. Alex Hain and Perez on the defense. Good job by Cherniak, letting it reset, not allowing anything to go there. Very fast-paced game, only 5 minutes in.
Absolutely, and this game is back and forth. These schools are bitter rivals. I mean, they play each other quite frequently in the Skyline Conference, so seeing them playing against each other in this chippy matchup is definitely going to be a sight for the fans out here. We have a bit of a crowd tonight.
Yeah, 100% big rivalry between these two teams, and Pingry's won the last 5, so Central definitely wants to get that. Both teams undefeated as well, and want to continue that. Ball goes. It was a corner kick, and a good scoop there by Reinhardt. Now Reinhardt motioning everyone. Big throw there. That's Rene Rincon right next to it. Right next to him is number 23, Jonathan Mitchell, the senior. There's Fiala, and it's going to give it right back and a reset. Pingry bringing the pressure. Cherniak bringing it up midfield. Don't see him go up midfield often. Did in that scenario. Here's Hoshing. Hoshing gives it right back to number 9, Vinny Ferraro. Ferraro has Rosenheim right on him. Good kick there to number 8. Henry Foster, the junior, has 1 goal and 3 assists. So Pingry will keep with it. Number 7, Neil Reinhardt there. Ooh, a lot of room to kick a goal here. Oh, good defense by Fran Perez. Reinhardt. Looked like he was trying to keep it in. Couldn't get it in.
Did a good job at freezing that play from preventing any further action, which is something you want to see in your goaltender, making sure you have a reliable goaltender at your hands.
Yeah, and we've seen Reinhardt be maybe more active than he's ever been in any game. Pingry bringing the offense really early in this game, and that's not something Central is used to. In these games that we've seen with Central, they've been rock solid on defense. Great save there by Reinhardt, bringing it out. Got a bunch of players there. Hoshin and Rincon. Rincon, great pass there to Pecha. Pecha brings it up. Cantanzarite's in a foot race, as well as Alex Hain. Great job by Alex Hain bringing it up. Hain has it. He's guarded tightly, and that's going to go out. He was guarded by number 14, Sebastian Rorsing, the senior. Good job by him. Great effort by Central. Pretty much brought the ball up the entire field. Couldn't get it to go.
That was some great offensive movement by Hunterdon Central, getting it from their own back end to Pingry's back end. Really good midfield play with Catanzarite and Pecha and Rincon especially. Just that pass was immaculate from looking at from up here.
Corner kick here from Owen Mayrides. Big opportunity for Hunterdon Central. They're going to give it to Fran Perez on that corner. Try to keep it in. Could not. So the corner kick doesn't work. You know, usually in those corner kicks, you kick it right near the goal area, but they insisted on giving it to Perez, perhaps in a backwards direction. Couldn't get it to work. Looks like they're going to get another corner kick. It's like there was a whistle on the other. So another corner kick attempt here for Owen Mayrides. There's Cantanzarite. Has 4 goals on the year. We know what he can do. Ball goes in for the goal. Wow, what a play. I believe that was Alex Hain on the goal. It did not look like that was even going to go in, and it went right in. I don't think Pingry expected that either, but Central gets an early start, a 1-0 lead in just 32:11 left. That's a great goal there.
Absolutely, and it was a pretty unexpected goal. It just trickled in right into the goal, right into the net, and just seeing that goal gives the team a good lead against their biggest rival, and they try to, in one way, to flip the script.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I can't believe that went in. I believe that was Alex Hain with the way people were celebrating. It was hard to tell who got that specifically, but I believe it was Alex Hain.
Hey, who had that goal? Anybody know?
Yeah, it's
Who had the goal?
that confusion of a goal.
Yep, that was Alex Hain on the goal. And yeah, so Alex Hain gets them a 1-0 lead, Mariah, and now Central has an early lead. Pingry needs to respond.
Absolutely, and seeing that confusion at first, it reminds me of field hockey, where a lot of girls are in front of the net and trying to create a play and getting a goal in, so it's definitely how I feel with field hockey.
Alex Hain on the goal. That's his 2nd goal of the year. I believe Cantanzarite assisted that. So Cantanzarite, I think that's his 1st assist of the year. Alex Hain, his 2nd goal of the year.
Cantanzarite has an assist to his name on the season, so he's now at 10 points to the season, and Alex Hain has now 4 points to his name in the season.
Yep, 2 goals for Alex Hain. Had the first goal in the home opener, or in the season opener against Ridge. Now has a home game goal against Pingry. Now Central not going to back down. Whistle was blown. As we are just over 10 minutes into this first half, it's a 1-0 lead for Hunterdon Central. Now here's Christensen with it, bringing it up, resetting. Christensen looks like got slipped up there by number 9, Vinny Ferraro. Ferraro just bumped right into Cherniak. Cherniak not happy about what just happened.
Also a pretty nice evening for soccer.
Yeah, 6 p.m. start time for this game, a bit later than usual. Pingry will bring it in for a huge opportunity to tie this at 1-1. Look at Christensen right there, and once again, Christensen and Cherniak both doing great jobs on defense. Fran Perez is right there on number 23. Jonathan Mitchell. Ball going to go out once again. Reached the 30-minute mark in this first half. Very fast-paced game so far. We saw Pingry on the offensive side in the earlier part of the game, but what really helped Central with that goal, they brought the effort from one side to the other. Once they got to that side, the corner kick helped them. Alex Hain brought it right in. Now it's at the midfield. Bounces off a lot of heads. Here's Fran Perez. Perez falls, and I don't really know what happened there, but Fran Perez is down, and we'll be right back. Back here, 1-0. Central Pingry. Fran Perez, number 10, seemed to fall hard there. He's back up. This game will resume. It's Cherniak gonna have a good kick opportunity here. I think there was maybe a whistle on when Fran Perez fell. So Cherniak, high kick. And good catch there by Martinez. Martinez doing a good job picking that up.
Yeah, absolutely. Martinez is just having that short-term memory, not letting that goal trickling in the first half of the game just get into his head. He got back into his mindset earlier in the game.
Another whistle blown. A lot of whistles blown in these last couple of minutes. And Pingry is going to have... Nope, it looks... Yep, Pingry will have it, so Martinez is coming up to the ball. Everyone backing up. Martinez seems to be a high kick here to above the midfield. Maybe he dumps it right off to number 7. And it's a high kick past the midfield. Rincon right on it. There's Alex Hain. Just scored a goal. Fran Perez, good speed there. There's Ken Tanzerite. Tanzerite tried to get out of that. Had 2 people right on him. Now here's Rosenheim. Yep, good job. Good move. Kicking it right back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt kicks it to the midfield. Going to go out. Number 7 for Pingry, Neil Reiner going to bring it in. Neil Reiner, 2 goals, 5 assists on the year. Looking to make it 3 goals.
Great senior presence for this Pingry team, so he's definitely a player to watch out for if you're Hunterdon Central defending.
Across the midfield, Christensen bounces off his head. Good pass right there to Rincon. Rincon right on the edge on our right. Good speed by Alex Hain. What a good defensive play. Very good defensive play there on number 5. Ryan Stern has 4 goals, 1 assist on the year. Hain bringing the effort and the speed. Looks like we could get a potential goal set up there for someone. Pingry right there to stop it.
Hunterdon Central looks like they might maintain possession. Yeah, they are maintaining possession after the defensive play by Pingry.
So toss to the goal. There's Fiala right on it. And a good job kicking it right out of bounds is Hoshing. Not out of bounds, but right to Martinez. Now Martinez. Once again, looks like it's going to be a midfield kick. Pingry backing up.
That was a great chance by Hunterdon Central. Just the ball was just kicked too high after getting a good defensive play by Hoshing off of Pingry.
There's Martinez. Cherniak right on it. Back to midfield. Ball goes out. Pecha tried to bring it out. Couldn't get it to go.
It looks like Harrison Hackett will start off the ball for Pingry. Great veteran presence.
Yeah, it looks like the game continued. Maybe it didn't go out. So now Reinhardt will have it. Reinhardt, nope, scoops it back out. Looks like a corner kick maybe. Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick for Pingry. So a big opportunity for Pingry to tie this up at 1-1. Number 7, Neil Reiner, will be right on it with 26 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, and Hunterdon Central just needs to have their defense on lock in this given moment.
Yep, corner kick here, Neil Reiner. Couldn't get anything to go. Good defense by the Red Devils. What they're best at. Neil Reiner will have it right back. Guarded by Pecha. Reiner gets past him. Lots of Red Devils there. Oh, great save by Chase Reinhardt. That's his first save of the game. Reinhardt having to save more than he usually does, but has done a good job tonight.
Absolutely, and Reinhardt has just been having a great defensive system behind him, which is important as a goaltender to keep yourself locked in and realize that it's not a stressful game. Your defense behind you, and that's something that all goaltenders need as a team. So it was a great save by Reinhardt, and definitely is a challenging opponent for him.
So now 25 minutes left to go in this first half. Corner kick unsuccessful for Pingry. Now it will be going to the midfield. Contanzarite's right on that. Now goes to their side. Here Simon Fiala has Alex Hain possibly for a setup. Fiala, yeah, tried to get it to Alex Hain. Couldn't get it to work. Alex Hain already has the 1 goal today for the Red Devils. Another goal. Be a big momentum booster. 2-0 this early in the game. So now a corner kick once again for the Red Devils. There's Simon Fiala. Interesting setup here for Central. Don't really have a lot of people lined up at the goal, instead right near it. See what their plan is here. Good job by Pingry. Stopping that. Goal kick by Fran Perez. Scooped up by Martinez. And now here comes Pingry. Bringing it up. Great speed there. Oh, and looks like number 9 for Pingry fell. That could have been huge. It's number 9, Vinny Ferraro. Could have had a big opportunity there. Contanzarite doesn't have enough to keep that in.
That was a close opportunity for Contanzarite just to create a breakaway chance for Hunterdon Central. Just the ball was a little too overpowered.
Comes Pingry now at the midfield. Gonna kick it right back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt kicks it right back to where the ball was at the midfield. Now here's Fran Perez. There's Ferraro and Cherniak. Cherniak right on the edge to the right. Tried to get it. No one really there. Goes out.
This game, what I've noticed so far in this first half is that both teams are equally chippy, trying to get on possessions and making sure that their team is in the best advantageous position. And these are 2 bitter rivals, as I said earlier, so it's expected.
Yep, back and forth game between these 2 teams. Both teams showing defensive and offensive skills. Pingry will have possession. There's number 14 for Pingry. Sebastian Rohr-Singh. Singh has it right back to Reiner. Reiner at the midfield. Kicks it right to our right. That's number 4, Harrison Hackett. Contanzarite almost had it, but number 6, Hakeem Stevenson. And a whistle blown. That's going to be on Hunterdon Central. It's going to go Pingry's way. Oh, it's going to be Central's way, actually. But I think the whistle was on Central. It's number 4, Lucas Cherniak will kick it in.
Yeah, I think one of the Central players got tripped in transition. And we keep possession now.
Ball right near the goal. That was Rosenheim and Mayrides. But the ball goes out. Hoshing on there as well. Central will keep it. Rosenheim will bring it in. Perez on it. Good kick to Alex Hayne. Couldn't get anything to go on that. Now there's Renee Rincon and number 27 for Pingry.
That was a great.
Julian Lopez.
That was a almost great setup by Rosenheim. Just a little too overpowered, and it would have created a great opportunity.
Bouncing off multiple heads now at the midfield. There's Hoshing and Fran Perez. Ferraro gives it right back to Hoshing. There's number 4, Harrison Hackett. Whistle blown. It's about 20 minutes left in this first half to 1-0 lead for the Central Red Devils. No subs yet for either teams. See that soon, I'm sure.
Both teams are equally deep, so no matter what subs they put in, it will still be a pretty fun and chippy game to watch.
So Pingry will have it now. Number 7.
Neil Reiner.
Neil Reiner. Reiner high kick. Had a little bit of collision there, but it's Christensen. Fiala, good kick there. Well, being guarded tightly. Now here comes Rene Rincon. Good defensive play by Reiner. Going to go out. Pingry doing a good job on defense. Central had that fast break offense going to set up a goal. Pingry's right there to stop it. So now here's Cherniak. Right near the midfield. Going to give it right back to Reinhardt. Couldn't get anything to go there. Reinhardt kicks to the midfield for Cantanzarite. Now here comes Cantanzarite. Alex Hayden in a foot race. Couldn't get it. Now at the midfield. There's Jason Rosenheim. Lucas Cherniak is right on that. Looks perhaps maybe he's going to kick it right back to Reinhardt. He does. Ferraro bringing the pressure. Reinhardt kicks it. Aim for Fran Perez. Hoshing keeps it in. Cherniak to the midfield. There's Alex Hayne. Hayne Cantanzarite has plenty of room to run, but a whistle was blown. Play will be stopped. It will reset. So now Pingry will have an opportunity here. Here's number 6 for Pingry, Hakeem Stevenson. Stevenson kicks it to his teammate. Perez's kick got stopped. Christensen bounces off the head. Here's Fiala. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big bump there. Ferraro using his whole force to bump right into Christensen. There was no whistle blown on that. Ooh, Mayrides could have a good sliding kick there, but number 14 for Pingry stops that once again. That was Sebastian or Singh. So Pingry, once again, is doing a good job. It seems like every single time Central has something to go their way to maybe perhaps set up a goal, Pingry is there to stop it. Doesn't allow it.
Absolutely, and after that goal trickling in, of course Pingry's going to try and do a momentum shift and try to shut down everything Central has to offer.
Corner kick here for Pingry. Another opportunity here for Pingry to make this a tied game at 1-1. We are almost at 15 minutes left in the first half. Corner kicks up. And Central stops it. Good job by the Red Devils. Pingry still has possession. Rincon has some room to run. Here's Mayrides. High kick to Hayne. Hayne has plenty of green ahead of him. Only has one defender on him. Oh, and it goes out. Martinez was ready for anything to happen, but could have been a great play and execution by Alex Hayne. Couldn't get it to go. Remains 1-0. Martinez now will toss it out. Mayrides gets tripped. Seems to be down. We'll be right back. And we're back. Mayride's back up, but it looks like he might get switched out here. The clock was ticking down still, but they stopped it. So right now, it looks like there's 15:40 left in this first half. So Owen Mayrides will go out of the game for now. Not sure if we will see him back in yet.
At 30 seconds.
So Cherniak, once game resumes, will kick it out. So now the clock at 16:10, 30 seconds added.
Who subbed in for Mayrides?
Cherniak, long kick out. And Martinez picks that up easily. High kick to the midfield. Looks like Kevin Miller's in, 400 Central. Reinhardt was prepared for that goal. Good job by Rosenheim. So Kevin Miller comes in for Owen Mayrides, number 6. Number 5, excuse me, Kevin Miller.
Colin Decatur looks like he's going to kick it in from Hunterdon Central.
Decatur coming in. Decatur against, in the last home game they had, Decatur did a good job. He stayed on our left for most, or on our right for most of the game. Did a great job on defense. So now 15 minutes left in this first half, and what's been a back and forth first half. Alex Hain had the goal with less than 10 minutes in the first half. So now it's at the midfield. Pingry will have it. Once again, back to the midfield. There's number 14 for Pingry, Sebastian Rorsing. Whistle blown. It's going to go Pingry's way.
A lot of aggression in this game. Tons of hitting, tons of sliding into each other. The refs can't call everything.
Yeah, very aggressive game between both teams. Pingry will have an opportunity now. There's number 23, Jonathan Mitchell. Number 14, Sebastian Singh. Both there to tie this up at 1-1. Try to tie it up.
Great save by Chase Reinhardt.
Yep, good save there by Reinhardt. It's his second save of the game. It's 9 saves on the season now for him. So Reinhardt doing a good job tonight.
A red card was pulled out.
Yeah, red card pulled out. Not good for Pingry. I believe that was on Vinny Ferraro, number 9. Seems to be confused as to why he got the red card.
He ran into the goalie.
Hold on.
He basically
Looks like Ferraro basically ran into Reinhardt while he was in the air on that save. Can't do that, so he got the red card. That's not good for Hunterdon. That's not good for Pingry, the big blue. Ball will go out once again. We're reaching the 10-minute mark in the first half.
Ferraro has not left the field yet despite having a red card.
Yeah, it looks like Pingry's coach is not happy about what happened. And he's motioning the coach to go to the side, but you can see both of the Pingry coaches are very upset right now about the red card.
Usually players are removed from the field when they have a card.
Yeah, and looks like they're calming down now, but the refs are having a talk with both Pingry coaches. So once again, the reason the red card was called, when Reinhardt saved it, Vinny Ferraro ran right into him, can't run into them when they're making the save, so the red card was called there. That is why the Pingry coaches were not too happy about the call.
It's very similar in ice hockey, like goalie obstruction, goalie interference. Can't do that.
Another whistle blown, and usually not a lot of whistles are blown in soccer. In this game, there has been a ton.
Interesting. Ferraro has not left the game despite having that card.
Maybe perhaps it wasn't Ferraro, someone else. No, it was Ferraro. Or maybe... Ooh, good move there by Hoshing against Cantanzarite. Ball goes out. And Decatur going to toss it right out for Cantanzarite. Cantanzarite's tightly guarded by Singh. Singh kicks it out. Central will have it.
It's like Decatur will bring it in the game again. Just a junior. Got a ton of club with a lot of his friends on the team.
Yeah, that was intended for number 10 for the Red Devils. That
Fran Perez Rodriguez.
So here comes Pingry. Martinez on it. At the midfield now for the Red Devils. Reinhardt scoops it up. High kick to midfield. Here comes Hain. Hain. Cantanzarite, can he get to it before it gets out? He can't, but it will remain there. Cantanzarite going to bring it in. Up to Decatur. Yep, Decatur's going to bring it in. Alex Haynes right on that. Tries to give it back to Cantanzarite. On the corner, Decatur. Good kick. Bounces off Haynes' head. Goes out. Pingry will have it. 10:30 left in this first half. A 1-0 lead still for the Red Devils. Fiala. Oh, had Cantanzarite. I don't think. Couldn't really do anything about that. Had a lot of defenders around him.
Mayride checked back into the game.
Yep, Mayride's back in. Was out for a while. That's Zach Hurling, I believe, in the game, actually. Yep, number 24, Zach Hurling. Ball goes over the field goal post, and it's going to be Pingry's possession. 10 minutes now left in this game, in the single digits now of the first half.
That was a great opportunity by Central. Just a little too much power on that kick, but if it went a little lower by the crossbar, it could have gone in for something.
Alex Haynes right on that. Oh, couldn't get it. Now here comes Pingry, but there's Decatur right on it once again. Decatur is a very good defender for this team. Mayrides. Oh, I think he was trying to get Cantanzarite. Cantanzarite didn't run up to the ball. Martinez picks it up at the midfield now. Cherniak and Mayride sprinting up. Good job there by Cherniak. Central now have it. Alex Hain was the closest to it.
With 9 minutes and 5 seconds ticking in half.
Deep throw by Decatur. There's Timmy Del Sandro, number 12 in. Mayrides goes down once again. I think the ball hit him very hard. Yeah, hit his stomach really hard. Knocked the wind out of him almost. Back up now.
Yeah, it's been really chippy for both sides. A lot of chippiness going on against Mayride.
At the midfield now, Mayride's gonna fight for it. Giving full effort, got right back up, and it will go down to Reinhardt. Reinhardt scoops it in. Christensen on our left. Number 22 for Pingry seems to be down. They're still continuing the game. Number 23, excuse me, that is Jonathan Mitchell. He's back up now. Seems to be limping a bit. Mitchell's guarded. Gets past the defender. At the midfield now. D'Alessandro going everywhere, playing well on defense. And Central will have it. Oh, Pingry will.
Neil Ryder will initiate the play for Pingry, throwing it into his teammate Brian Anders.
Mayrides, good job bringing it right to him, but Martinez is right on that. They kick it right back to him. D'Alessandro bringing the pressure. Ball goes out. Nope, keeps it in. Good job there by Pingry.
Nice.
It's on the corner. There's Hurling. Martinez will now have it. 6:30 left to play in the first half. Time ticking.
It's a bit of a nail-biter tonight for both sides. Central has a 1-goal lead, but that can be diminished at any point.
Reiner guarded by Alex Hain. Now at the midfield. Mayride's a slide kick there. Pingry will have it back. Ball high up in the air. And it will go out.
Got ourselves a nice student section for the evening.
High toss out. Pingry trying to tie this up before the half ends. Good job by Central on the defense. So Reinhardt will bring it in with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Brian Grubbs coming in. Fran Perez checking back in. Ryan Grubb is sophomore. Fran Perez is senior. So Reinhardt. High kick to the midfield. Once again, Reinhardt will have it.
Great save by Reinhardt against that Pingry player, trying to put pressure on him. Very stoic so far. Stoic game by Reinhardt.
Decatur is right on that with Reiner. It's a race for it. Reiner, good speed. Reiner has some room to work with. Oh, got a great setup there for a goal. Reiner, great hustle, and was trying to set up the goal to number 23, Jonathan Mitchell, but they couldn't get it to go. They will have possession here for 4 minutes to work, but a missed opportunity there for the Big Blue.
What a great defensive play by Hunterdon Central, just preventing that setup from even occurring and giving Reinhardt some breathing room and a sign of relief.
So it's number 4 for Pingry, tossing it in for another attempt here to get this to 1-1. But Christensen does a good job Bounces right off his head. Multiple Red Devils right near the ball. Fran Perez, good job there. Reiner's right on it, gets past the defender.
Yeah, way better.
It's like hurling slipped. Going back and forth between both teams. No one can really get possession, but here comes Fran Perez, but it's stopped by Pingry. If I'm Pingry, I reset back to Martinez, and they're not going to do that, and a whistle was called. So Pingry will have possession. Good speed here by the Big Blue. There's Reinhardt. Reinhardt gives it right to Mitchell. Mitchell on the edge. Bounces right off Mayrides. So now 2:30 left. Pingry needs to get something here to try to tie it up at 1-1 going into halftime. But the Red Devils defense has brought the pressure and not allowed anything to happen. But here is a corner kick for Pingry. Reiner will kick it right in. Another huge opportunity for the Big Blue to tie this up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's a really big game.
Corner
so
kick here. Hoshing, went right near the edge of the goal. Couldn't get it. So now Central will have it with 2 minutes to work. Going up 2-0 would be big. We'll see if they can do that. Reinhardt, light kick to Christensen. Christensen overseeing the entire field.
And this game is being serenaded by our marching Red Devils practicing for the Friday Night Lights.
So now here comes Central. Christensen has it. Ooh, good kick there to the other side for Decatur. Decatur has some room to work with. Brings it up. Good move there. Trying to get something, but they're giving it right back to Cherniak and Christensen. Hoshing's bringing the pressure on Cherniak. Now here's Christensen. Good kick, but no one was up there yet. Martinez right back to the midfield. Goes out. Pingry try to get something. And just over a minute left in this first half. A 1-0 lead for the Red Devils. Alex Hayden has the sole goal of this game so far. Central will have an opportunity here. Here's Fran Perez. Perez being tightly guarded. Final minute here of the first half. Now Pingry will have it once again. Martinez.
Guys, turn around.
Decatur gives it right back. Oh, Brian Grubb has plenty of room to work with here. Brian Grubb, goal attempt. Oh, it's blocked away by number 5 for Pingry, Ryan Stern. Grubb had plenty of room ahead of him, was tightly guarded. Good defense by Pingry. They did not want to be down 2-0. Final 20 seconds here. It's a corner kick. This will be huge, but they need to hurry. Owen Mayrides on the corner kick here. A 1-0 lead. Final 15 seconds. The kick is up, and it's catched easily there by Martinez. Martinez kicks it up to the midfield. Final 5 seconds. There's Decatur on it, and that's going to do it for the first half. Battle of the undefeated teams, Central and Pingry. Alex Hayne with the sole goal. We'll be back to you in the second half coverage of Red Devils boys soccer here on HGTV.
As the referee blows his whistle and they get one in, they try to get a shot, and the ball is there. Here comes a quick shot for the Cardinal. The cross into the ball, the header.
Tuesday back in Palo Alto, California, and then coming here.
After with the corner, gets set into the far post. It's going to be a shot by Flanagan. Deflected in the area. Here comes another shot. But before a great cross. The first one of the night. Riley gets it into Kelly's first post, but it's still a possession for the Irish. It's now the captain, Brunel, who gets the ball close to ruin. The header just goes above the goal. Close one by the Irish. From KK Bafur. He tries to find a shot, goes back to Brunel. Brunel! Another corner by the Irish, but lots of trouble being caused there by, as the corner is going to be taken by the Cardinal. The header on the second post, and it's a goal! Goal! Cardinal. A great header on the far post by Jackson Kill. And the Cardinal leads. Great way as well of anticipating his defense by Kill. And it's now a reply by Bafour. Comes close to tie the game immediately following the Stanford goal. But the Cardinals still lead 1-0. With the ball, trying to get some trouble, trying to get a shot. It's going to be Rue who
abilities and get those one or two goals that they needed to get the ball in.
Coming with Runabout, who gets a shot. Seems to be it. Halftime here, Alumni Stadium in South Bend, Indiana, with the Stanford Cardinal leading the. Gets the whistle in. The clock begins to tick. Perhaps scenario that the game can offer. And it's a run coming to the area from KK Bafour. Ball played by Bafour. It's a defensive header, slightly deflected, still a shot. Another defensive header by the Cardinal. Another shot coming in from Flanagan. Trying to block the Irish from drawing as they come near in this one. Looking for Rue! And it just goes wide. What a great cross by the Irish. And Rue's shots with multiple phases of offensive determination, such as this one, Trent. And it's now Lewis again. What a great ball coming into the box. But this didn't count anyway because there was an offside position called on Flanagan. Ball looking for Flanagan, who gets it in the area. That they can find a space in a well-positioned Stanford defense counts. Here they are looking for Bafour, who falls in the area. Play on, says the ref. Trying to leave one. Gets across into the box. It goes wide off the goal. It's going to be another goal kick. But the Irish are still trying to get another cross from KK Bafour into Rue. Saved by Schnably. Attentive in the line of the goal. Goes wide. Tries to get across for Rue. And it's Shaw with the ball now. Well blocked by the Cardinal defense. Another Fletcher. And he goes wide for the box, looking for the Flores. And it's off the... Goes wide with a long ball for Bafour. Gets across. It's now Bartlett for Shaw, and it just goes above with the goal. But another one closed by the Irish. Just under 15 minutes left to play with Stanford trying to get again for Lewis. The cross by Bafour. Easily in the hands of Rowan Schnably. KK Bafour. Cross coming towards Brunel.
Opt to play quickly.
Green keeps it in play. And Adnan. And another cross by Green in the area. Trying to look for... The Irish still with the ball in the area. Trying to get one over from Rue. And it just goes wide. Another one. That just goes wide by Rue. He was asking for a corner, but the referee gives.
Maybe force a foul in the box that could result in a PK.
Here's Bonneau getting that on the box. And it's deflected by Rue. So it's going to be another goal kick for the Cardinal.
Take the title away from this Eastern School.
Here comes another hit in the area. The Irish are claiming for a penalty for a push on Sebastian Green. No offside. Called by the referee, and another cross that just goes wide. It's a corner for the Irish.
Every moment. That's really given them.
In the last second. Here comes a cross. Going over. And it's saved. Here comes the cross. Here comes the header. Here at South Bend, Indiana.
What a great game defensively for Coach Gunn's crew.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ONT Carroll Field here in South Orange, New Jersey. CJ Weeps, Kyle Ferreira here with you on the Pirate Sports Network as we bring you this presentation of Seton Hall Soccer. The Pirates taking on the Harvard Crimson by Jared Smith on the box. Crossover. Goal is no good. The shot is no good for the Pirates. And Gunnarsson on the right wing. He's going to leave it. The left-footed shot's going to be tipped into the net. Wow, what a goal from the Crimson. And that'll make it 1-0 Harvard to open up this one. Dylan Tejada, I believe, there on the goal with the left-footed curve just near post. And we're going to take another look at that one.
And this is beautiful passing from Harvard. And Tejada outside the box, just barely with a rifle of a shot into the net. Soren Jensen just can't get to it in time. Pirates potentially take a lead.
Colin Yule, 2 hands up. Ball in the box. Resch can't get ahead on it. Wood's going to punch this one away.
And they're just trying to close it out here for the minute.
Ball across is going to be finding the back of the net. And the Harvard Crimson making things interesting here with less than a minute to go. As the Pirates were unable to find a mark on that corner kick.
We are back here for the second half. It's a battle of undefeated teams. Pingry at 5-0, Central at 3-0. Central is up with a lead 1-0 score. Alex Hain has the 1 goal of this game. He scored it in the first 10 minutes of the first half. We've seen a back and forth game, an aggressive game between both offenses. And if Central can keep doing what they're doing, they can have a good shot at winning this game.
Absolutely, and this game has been a nail-biter for the people watching here live and the people watching at home. Now, during halftime, we had trivia. Who has the most World Cup goals? Now, I went 0 for 1 on this one. Typically, I usually go 500. But if you guessed A, you were correct. Miroslav Klose has the most goals in the World Cup. And we're here for some second half action.
Yep, second half action, a 1-0 lead once again for the Red Devils. 1-0. Alex Hain with the goal. Martinez is the goalie for Pingry. Pingry's had lots of opportunities to get a lead in this game, but most of them have not worked. And because of that, they are down in this game by a score. At the midfield now, here's Mayrides. Mayrides. It's like a whistle's blown. So it'll be a kick for Hunterdon Central. Cherniak with an opportunity here to get the Red Devils up. And Martinez is right on that. Oh, is it going to go in? It does! Wow! Another goal for the Red Devils. That sure is a weird goal. And it goes in for the Red Devils. I'm not really sure who scored that. I think it was Mayrides who scored it. Yeah, it was Mayrides. The ball bounced in the air. The goalie wasn't really near it. Martinez was trying to save it on the right side, but the ball went to the left side, so it's a 2-0 lead for the Red Devils.
Yeah, another unexpected weird goal for Hunterdon Central. First one to trickle in, and next one was just a headbutter. It's definitely exciting for the crowd in our student section and parents of Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, I believe that was Mayrides that got it in. Cherniak kicked it up. I think it bounced off Mayrides' head. It was either him or Rincon, but I think it was Mayrides. So now, a 2-0 lead. Right at the start of the second half, Pingry does not want to go down 3-0. They need to capitalize, get back on offense. Fran Perez, he gets hit hard and he's down. Game still goes on. Perez gets back up. Cantanzare has some room to work with. Cantanzare has 4 goals on the year. Great save by Martinez. Rincon brings it in. Rene Rincon with the goal for the Red Devils. 2 goals in the span of not even 2 minutes. It's a 3-0 lead for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, and they are seeming to run away with this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Another goal within a few seconds of each other. Great setup by Michael Cantanzare, who has now, I think, maybe 14 points on the season. Really impressive assist and setup by Michael Cantanzare on the May rides and the Rincon goal and also the Hain goal.
Yeah, Cantanzare had the goal attempt there. Martinez was distracted by that, so then Rincon capitalizes off of that, brings it right in for his first goal of the year, number 7, the senior. So now a 3-0 lead for the Red Devils in a game where a lot of people probably expected this to be very close. Central is seeming to run away with it 3-0. And still plenty of time in the second half for Pingry to come back to this game. But by the looks of it, Central is not stopping. Christensen at the midfield. There's Cantanzare right on it. Martinez is right there to scoop it up. And he does. Pingry will bring it in. Multiple Central defenders right there. Oh, good save by Reinhardt.
Really good save by Reinhardt, as you said, Brad, and it was just a very challenging goal. It looks like it's going to go in, but then Reinhardt just had the perfect aim on that shot and just blocked it.
Yeah, good save and blocked there by Reinhardt, but Pingry will have a corner kick now to make it 3-1. They've had a lot of corner kicks in this game, but none have seen success, and this one doesn't either. Central stops it quite easily. Goes to the midfield. It's going to go out.
Great defense so far from Hunterdon Central and foiling those close corner kick attempts. We converted on one of our corner kick attempts. We're currently 1 for 3 on our corner kick attempts so far in this game.
Now here comes Rincon. Just scored a goal. Keeps it inbounds. Right back to Zach Hurling. Haynes in a race for it. Alex Haynes right on it, but he's guarded tightly, and it's going to go out. Pingry will have possession.
Great offensive drive by Hain. It's definitely difficult when you have a good defenseman on you trying to prevent everything. And it was a nice foot race to see. It was exhilarating.
Yeah, it looks like Central's actually going to have possession. They were closest to it.
Maybe it's looking like a corner
kick.
kick.
Yep, will be a corner kick. Yep, that's Simon Fiala that's going to bring it in. Here's Fiala. Fiala right back to Christensen. Christensen gets past a couple. That was Cantanzare trying to keep it in, but he couldn't. Almost 5 minutes gone by.
Those 2 goals provide a great momentum booster for Hunterdon Central as they've been able to get more on possession. And furthermore, Hunterdon Central is playing with a man advantage as Vinny Ferrara has been out of the game due to penalty issues after receiving 2 yellow cards.
Yeah, so that's a big loss because Ferrara was one of their biggest scorers, so Pingry's going to have to play without him for now. Good job there by Cherniak. Rincon tightly guarded. Hurling tries to get it. Looks like a Pingry player's down. Another one is now. 2 Pingry players are down. Looks like maybe some collisions happened. One is going to get back up. The other's down. We'll be right back. So we're back here for second half coverage, and it looks like Reiner and Mitchell, Jonathan Mitchell and Reiner, number 7, number 23, both for Pingry, seem to go down, and they're not in the game for now, and those are 2 big losses because they've been really active in this game for Pingry. See if they'll come back on soon. As of right now, they're both out.
Yeah, we noticed some great sportsmanship from the Hunterdon Central players, helping Pingry players up after those collisions occurred, which is a really great thing to see in the sport of soccer.
Yeah, now 35 minutes about left to go in this second half. And what was a 1-0 lead just became a 3-0 lead because of Mayrise and Rincombe. Both goals scored in a matter of seconds between each other. So now Pingry will have some work to do with 3 key players all being out. It will be hard, not impossible.
Yeah, and Pingry has a deep team. Pingry can scout the best players, unlike us at Hunterdon Central. So it's definitely something that Pingry can offset despite those losses.
High kick for Reinhardt. Reinhardt brings it to the midfield. Or that was Martinez on the kick, excuse me. Alex Hain in a race for it. Hain has some room. There's Rincon. Rincon had an opportunity, but the whistle was blown. It's like offsides.
It was a great opportunity. Just Rincombe somewhat fanned on it.
Kicks up in the air. Fran Perez was on that. There's Zach Hurling. Gonna let it go out.
Shot went wide for Pingry. Great defensive play by Hunterdon Central just to make the ball get a miscalculated angle.
It's Reinhardt. Lightly kicks it there to Cherniak. Pingry now has an opportunity. Erling was being up. That wasn't Erling. That was number 17 for the Red Devils. That was Dylan Mihofsky, the junior.
And Ferraro is checking in again for the game after serving his red card timeout.
Yeah, Ferraro bumped into Reinhardt, got the red card, but he's back in for the game. 7 minutes gone by in this first half.
Looks like Pingry will be taking it in.
Pingry taking it in now. Tosses it in. And Reinhardt gets a good save, but it looks like there was some trouble there, but looks to toss it to midfield, letting the players get there. Reinhardt, a junior. Rincon right now on that, bumps into him. Rincon had a goal to make it 3-0. Somehow, Mitchell's back in the game. Somehow he kept the ball for that long. Pingry has a chance here. But good defense by Cherniak. Pingry still has it. Now they don't, and it looks like it's going to stay with Pingry. Good opportunity there for Pingry, but great defense there by Cherniak to keep it a 3-0 game. Vinny Ferraro was trying to get the goal, but was tightly guarded by Cherniak.
Great block by Reinhardt using his gloves, just spiking it like a volleyball.
Deep kick by Rinko, and Cantanzarite's up there. But Martinez is right on that as well. And Martinez is going to scoop it in.
Great pressure by Cantanzarite on that play, trying to get that for Central. He's a playmaker, kind of like Connor McDavid in the NHL.
30 minutes left to go in this first half. Whistle blown. So Pingry will have it. Looks like Mitchell's going to bring it in. He does. Mitchell went down a bit earlier in the game. Back in now.
There's like a clock stoppage right now.
Yeah, it looks like there was a yellow card on the field. So that's why the clock is stopped with 30-14. So pretty much 30 minutes left to go.
Not sure who it was called upon. Looks like there's some substitutions coming in for Hunterdon Central.
Yep, some subs in for the Red Devils.
Dominic Paniconi comes in for the Red Devils.
So now here comes the Red Devils. Here comes Renee Rincon bringing it up. Rincon, Central bringing the pace. There's Alex Hain. Alex Hain has some room to work with. Great kick. This could be a potential goal. Oh, wow. What a save by Martinez to stop that from happening.
Hain is down.
Yeah, and I think Martinez may have said something to Hain when he went down. Cantanzarite got right up in him. But now Cantanzarite. Oh, yeah, no, Martinez helping Alex Hain up. I think he was wondering if he was okay or not. Hain tried to get that goal, and Martinez, when he saved it, kind of a collision between him and Hain. Hain's now walking it off. Could potentially be gassed out. And another whistle blown. Again.
Great save by Reinhardt on that offensive play by Pingry.
Gonna go out. Martinez with the kick there.
Looks like Central might have possession.
Looks like Pingry does.
Interesting. Pingry is going to bring it into offensive play.
Yeah, here comes Pingry now. And too many Central defenders trying anything to happen. Reinhardt scoops it up. Goes out once again.
Into the crowd.
Yeah, slower second half. Ball going out a lot. Whistles being blown. But here's Mihalski. Try to set up Fiala there. Miscommunication. At the midfield now is Pingry. Oh, goal. The ball barely missed the goal. Reinhardt died to save it. Didn't get a hit on it, but it went out. So Central will now have it.
I think he blocked it off of his glove. That was a really good play by Reinhardt. And that was a pretty tough contest for him as well.
at the midfield.
A little chippy affair going on in the midfield. Passing it between each other like a game of Pong.
Now here comes Renee Rincon. Martinez picks it up to the midfield and goes out.
A little bit of a scuffle between Hunterdon Central and between 12 and Ferraro.
Michael Petches on that. Pingry brings it back.
That ball flew into the waist section.
25 minutes left to go in this second half.
And
all right, so whistle is blown once again. Central.
Hunterdon Central has the ball.
Central will have it now. Here comes Erling at the midfield. It's Fran Perez. Perez brings it up. Goal opportunity here, Martinez. Good job there. Deep throw.
I like how resilient Martinez is after letting in 3 goals earlier in the game. Just having that good short-term memory as a goaltender is very important. Like in the game of hockey, if you can't let in too many goals.
Yeah, it was Dylan Mahosky that was trying to get a goal there. Good job by Martinez. Wow, great speed by Rincon. Now he has some room to work with, has one defender on him. Tried to get Erling, couldn't. There's Michalski. And going to go out.
It's pretty good passes by Hunterdon Central, trying to create something, but Pingry just knows how to intercept those key lanes that Hunterdon Central needs to get those passes.
100%. Now here comes Pingry at the midfield. Goal opportunity, Reinhardt, good job. Good job by Reinhardt to stop anything from happening. Reinhardt's done a great job tonight. And the ball goes out.
Reinhardt just seems so stoic. He seems very unfazed so far in the first half of the game, all the way to the middle of the second half. He's just been on top of things so far.
Yeah, you know, Reinhardt usually in most games is not having to do much because Central's defense does a really good job, but Pingry's brought the offensive attack for a lot of this game. You know, although there's 0 goals, they've been active, and Reinhardt has done a good job. He stopped everything his way. He's had good diving blocks, deflecting it. And now with the 20-minute mark approaching, if they can keep doing that, and if Reinhardt can keep doing that, we could see a potential win for the Red Devils.
Absolutely, and Reinhardt has some experience with good shooters on his team. I mean, he has Hain, he has Rincon, he has Catanzaro, Perez. He has all those weapons on his team that shoot on him every time in practice to practice his saves. So he seems coming to this game very unfazed, has some practice under his belt.
Yeah, and it's going to go Pingry's way now. So now Pingry will have it. Trying to get a goal to make it 3-1 and get on the board. And the ball goes out.
It's such a beautiful night so far.
Yeah, Friday night, no, excuse me, Wednesday night lights for the boys soccer. Some subs coming in for the Red Devils.
Feels very comfortable, and we can feel the nice breeze in the box.
Erling tried to keep that in, couldn't. Now Pingry will have a chance. Now here comes Pingry. Once again, the defense of the Red Devils has done a phenomenal job. Ooh, I think that's Fran Perez.
Yeah.
Lands hard there. We'll be right back. And we're back here for second half coverage. Central Red Devils, Pingry, Big Blue. 3-0 game.
It looks like Perez is walked it off.
Yep, about 20 minutes left to go. 3-0 lead for Central.
Little miscommunication on the pass by Grubb to Contanzerite. Just wasn't in the right position.
Good job by Contanzerite on the defense. There's Grubb, has some room. Contanzerite gives it to Grubb. On the other side, Martinez scoops it up there. I believe that was Michalski trying to get something to go there.
Some great offensive chances by Hunterdon Central and getting that good triangular setup. Contanzerite to Grubb to Michalski. Just Martinez has just been intercepting that.
Yeah, and two of the goals that went Martinez's way, I really wouldn't say are his fault. The first goal wasn't near where it was going in. The second goal was blocking on the left side, and when he was down, Rincon took advantage of that and went to the right. So I think Martinez has played a solid game. It's just Central outsmarting Pingry.
Yeah, absolutely. And 2 goals, I wouldn't say are his fault. There's probably some defensive errors, but only 1 goal was at his fault. Another nice save by Chase Reinhardt.
Yep, Reinhardt's done a great job tonight. Once again, another save. Many saves for him in this game. Pingry will have it. Reinhardt's right there to pick it up. Whistle is blown. A lot of confusion between both teams.
Someone's trying to start. You can't do that.
Number 27, Julian Lopez, seemed to have some sort of thing going on with Cherniak. Because of that, the whistle was blown. Clock is stopped. Nope, still going at 18:16 left.
Just a reset of play. After that whistle, Hunterdon Central will still have the ball. Probably something on Pingry's end that caused Central to just have the possession.
Cherniak now will kick it to midfield. Contanzerite has a lot of defenders on him. Whistle blown. Looks like offsides for Central. I think Grubb was too close. So now Pingry will have it. Whistle blown once again, and it's going to go Central's way. Or no, it's going to go Pingry's way. Martinez will scoop it up and take it to right after the midfield. Preparing the kick here. Pingry and Central both backing up. Pingry will have it now. Going to go to the other side. Good pass there. Mitchell. And Pingry just can't get anything to go. Another big opportunity there. But the Red Devils defense has been on lock as we are approaching the 15-minute mark.
Absolutely, and Grubb and Reinhardt has been really good defensive fixture so far in this current play drive by Pingry. Grubb made, I think, Mitchell just second-guess his shot.
So a corner kick now for Pingry. Another opportunity for the Big Blue. And once again, Central's defense doing a great job. High kick to the midfield, but it goes right back to Pingry.
Good defensive tackle by Brian Grubb.
Now at the midfield, here's Cantanzarite. Cantanzarite has some grass green ahead of him. Ball's up in the air. Hurling's right on that. Job by Reinhardt. Ball didn't seem to go near the goal, but still a decent job by Reinhardt. Diving and saving that deep throw there to Brian Grubb. Grubb now back to Fiala. Cantanzarite has some room. Good kick there by Pingry. Good defense. 15 minutes left. 3-0 lead, Red Devils. Ball went out. Pingry will have it.
That was a great save by Reinhardt earlier in the period. In half, excuse me. A good save earlier in the half by Reinhardt just to stop the play because Pingry came closing at any moment. It looks like a corner for Hunter and Central.
Yeah, it looks like Central actually has with the corner kick, so Brian Grubb will kick it in. This can potentially make it a 4-0 lead for the Red Devils. Alex Hain, Mayrides, Rene Rincon all having goals in this game. Corner kicks up. Grubb's right on it, has some room. Oh, good job by Pingry on the defense. Grubb had a potential goal there. Oh, goal attempt there by Mahalski, but it was too high. Goes out, remains 3-0. Pingry will have it.
Yeah, that was a great attempt by Grubb and Mahalski. Grubb was just foiled by Julian Lopez of Pingry.
So Martinez now will have some room to work with.
Clock has been stopped at 13:59.
13:59 left to go. Fiala back to Hurling. Hurling. Try to get to Grubb. And another stoppage once again.
This game has been a chippy matchup, so it calls for a lot of the stoppages between players colliding with each other, illegal tackles, and all that stuff. It's definitely been a chippy matchup and a nail biter for sure for both sides.
Ball goes out. That was Cherniak that kicked it out. Good defense by him. Doing a defense the whole game. For Cherniak and Christensen, the two that play back near the goalie. So Pingry will have it now. And time is ticking. They need to get something quick.
Yeah, it's been a really tough matchup for Pingry. Usually they're pretty dominant, usually winning in increments of 5 to 7 against their opponents. Just not clicking tonight.
Toss it in. And couldn't get anything to go. Good job by Central once again. Pingry still has possession. Keeps it in bounds. Wow. Head bounce goal there for Pingry to make it 3-1. Still need 2 to go. But a great job by Pingry. Bounced off the head. And now a 3-1 game. I believe the goal was number 5, Ryan Stern. If so, that's 5 goals on the year for him. So game not over yet. 3-1, Hunterdon Central. And perhaps that's what Pingry needed. It's less time to work with, but still a lot of time to work with.
Absolutely, and that would be his 11th point coming in on the season. 5 goals, 1 assist. Good fixture player for this team of Pingry. He's definitely a great veteran player to have on your team. If you got the younger ones.
Bounced off one head, then Ryan Stern bounced it in. First goal of the game for Pingry. That's only the second goal allowed by Reinhardt. The game's not over yet. Central has to keep their momentum that they had going. Ball goes out, reaching the 10-minute mark soon, so in the clutch time.
Absolutely. Although the clean sheet has been eliminated, the possibility of a clean sheet has been eliminated for Reinhardt. He's been doing well this game, having, I think, about 10 saves tonight. Some great midfield play between Hunterdon Central and Pingry, trying to create some chippiness.
At the midfield now, all the way to the other side, goes out. Tried to keep it in with Pingry, but couldn't.
Shot just goes a little over and wide.
Another whistle blown again. So now clock still goes, but seems that Pingry will have it. Yep, they do.
It's nearing the latter half of the game. Only 1 quarter remaining in this half. High school plays 80 instead of the full 90.
Now here comes Central. Pingry right there on the defense kicks it out. Just over 10 minutes left.
Central will start off the ball on this next scoring drive. 10 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the game. 3-1 lead for them.
3-1 for the Red Devils. Stern had the latest goal for Pingry to make it 3-1, but Central still holds on by 2 goals. And Pingry is going to need to get a lot of work in if they want to get the job done. So now 10 minutes left to go. So we were reaching these single digits. Ooh, Pingry had something going there, but good job on defense.
Nice tackle by Central earlier in the half.
Yeah, that was Fran Perez.
Nice. 9 minutes, 42 remaining. And Reinhardt's going to initiate the drive for Hunterdon Central.
Reinhardt going to kick it in here. Dominic Pennyconny is in. Seems that he subbed in for Christensen, so him and Cherniak are the 2 defenders in the back. Cherniak's played pretty much the entire game. Martinez, high kick up in the air. Pingry's got to get to their side and got to try to get another goal to make this a 1-possession game.
It's amazing having a player like a workhorse like Cherniak who can play full minutes of every game, being a great workhorse and defender.
Goal attempt, and wow, it goes in. This game is not over yet. That was number 7 for Pingry, Neil Reiner, his 3rd goal. I don't think Reinhardt anticipated that going in the direction that it went in, and because of that, it went in. In what once was a 3-0 game It is now 3-2, and Pingry is right in this and could potentially tie it up.
Yeah, definitely it was similar to the Alex Hain goal earlier in the game. Reinhardt did not expect that goal to trickle in. It was just a tough goal to save for him. Not his fault.
Yeah, so in what was a game that looked like Central was running away with it, it's right back to a close game. 8:47. There's still plenty of time for Pingry, but Central has got to be cautious here. They got to be perfect on defense. They were perfect on defense, and they've been playing good defense the entire game. Both goals for Pingry have been very interesting. You had the head bounce that went in. You had a miscommunication with Reinhardt. Because of that, it's 3-2 now. So things have gotten very interesting here. Oh, yeah, Finn's not happy about that with that call. Pingry's going to have it now. So this is a big opportunity for Pingry. Potentially tied up at 3-3 would be huge.
Could send it to overtime or penalty kicks.
So now here comes Martinez. They are looking to tie this game up. A huge opportunity here for the Big Blue.
Tons of buzz in the air with the crowd.
Central, good defensive stop. Pingry couldn't get anything to go. Now they have some room. Here's Alex Hain. Has some room to work with. That wasn't Hain, that was Townsend. But Martinez bounces right off his head. Yeah, that was Colby Townsend, the sophomore, that is now into the game. And now we are reaching the 7:30 mark. And what was a bit of a dry game is now an extremely intensifying game.
In the latter half, the game just blew open, more exciting as it is.
Cantanzarite is coming back into the game. Saving him for the later stages is smart, one of their best scorers. Doesn't have any goals today, but already has 4 goals on the year. So 4 out of now 9 goals for Hunterdon Central. Has more than half. Now here's Townsend. Townsend has some room to work with. And a bit of a weird goal attempt there. I think he had some more green to work with when he went ahead. Looked kind of rushed there. I would have maybe run it up more or past it, but the goal attempt did not work, so 3-2. Now Pingry, once again, has a big opportunity, but with the clock ticking, they got to hurry up here.
Yeah, absolutely, and I would say probably the wind had something to do with it. There's a slight breeze in tonight, so probably could have fanned the kick in a weirder way.
Yeah, Roshing was on that kick there. Whistle was blown. Central now seems to have it. We are at the 6:30 mark now.
Central just needs to lock it down and not get too complacent in the latter half of the game. And it's a big opportunity to maybe double the lead.
Cherniak kick over the midfield to about the 20-yard line. Martinez is right there to scoop it up. High kick across the field. Ball's up in the air. Here's Roshing. Roshing is being guarded by Panicani. Roshing scooped up by Reinhardt. Good defense by Panicani. Now Reinhardt. Going to see him take his time here with this. Want to drain the clock a bit.
Yeah, and Reinhardt is having some good short-term memory after letting in 2 goals. He's been very stoic so far on that offensive drive by Pingry.
Yeah, and clock management is very important for both teams here. More specifically, Pingry, because they're down 3-2. They want to make sure when they have it on the offensive side that they keep the clock management where it needs to be, because they're only down by 1 with 5 minutes to go. Here comes Martinez. Kick up to the midfield. Ball up in the air. Cherniak kicked it up. No, that was Christensen that kicked it up.
Christensen just checked back in.
And I think Cherniak picked out. Like Christensen checked in for Cherniak.
They're both amazing workhorses for this team defensively, and it's pretty crucial for them to lock in the latter stages of the game. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Clock has stopped.
Yeah, Panicani came in for Cherniak, and now Christensen comes in for Cherniak, so it seems that they're subbing those 3 guys in and out. I would expect to see Cherniak maybe in soon. If not, though, Panicani's done a great job on the defense filling in that role, a big role that Central needs.
Absolutely. Dominic Paniconi is a junior who has been really good for the Hunterdon Central's program. It's a very storied program for sure.
Yeah, very historic program. Both teams, very historic. Pingry's former head coach had 900 wins, so a very historic program. Central consistently good every single year. It's a battle of two good teams. Pingry's at 5-0, Central's at 3-0, so the winner of this game will remain undefeated. The loser with one loss. The clock is stopped right now at 4:44. Pingry's going to bring it back in for an opportunity here. Oh, big opportunity here, but good defensive play by Central. And the ball will go out. Yeah, great job by Central to stop that from happening. Pingry had a good opportunity to get something there. And they stop it. Looks like someone's down for the Red Devils. Not sure who that is. Hard to see from this area. Looks like
Cherniak.
Yeah, it looks like Cherniak. So he's back in the game. Went down. Good effort there in the defensive play. Back on his feet. So now the clock is at 4:13.
It's just crucial at this given time to get it out of their own back end.
Yeah, so just over 4 minutes left to go. Now here comes Central. Fran Perez bringing it up. Great job here. Now here's Cantanzarite. Crucial moment here for Central. Cantanzarite had good defense on him by Pingry.
Looks like he maintains the possession
Yep,
for Hunterdon
maintains
Central.
possession, so Cantanzarite will toss it in. A goal here for Central to go back up by 2 goals would be absolutely huge, especially with how much time is going into the game. Petra's going to toss it in instead of Cantanzarite. And they're moving everyone up for Hunterdon Central. It's going to be a deep throw for Petra, and they're going to try to make this a 4-2 game. Whistle blown.
Clock didn't run.
Yeah, the clock never ran. Maybe that's why the whistle was blown.
4:20.
Yeah, and it looks like
I stopped it before.
I think there's going to be more time added to the clock, and I think that's why the whistle was stopped. Yeah, 4:20 now instead of 3:49, so not sure what happened there. It looked like there was 3:49 left in the game. However, now it will be 4:20, so a bit more time added. So now here comes Pingry. Fran Perez is on it. Yeah, and the whistle's just been stopped a lot of times. I'm not sure what's going on now.
It looks like Perez might be red carded.
Yeah, and Brian Grubb is coming in. He's sophomore. Fran Perez is out, and I don't think he would have been out if something were to happen. So something definitely did happen with Fran Perez.
Some issues with the officiating so far.
All right, so the game is now going to go on. Martinez. High kick. Pingry has a big opportunity. Reinhardt scoops that back up. Now the clock was where it was. So now we're at 3:49 once again.
Great job, Reinhardt, for just being stoic despite the circumstances in the previous minutes of the game. Not letting that get to him.
High kick for Reinhardt. Ball at midfield now. There's Fiala. Fiala right to Petra to Cantanzarite. Cantanzarite brings it out. Brian Grubb's right on that. Grubb gets it to Cantanzarite. Ball still in bounds. Cantanzarite, great job keeping that in. Tries to get past 2 defenders on him. Yeah, and that is going to keep Central's way.
It's like a flagrant tackle.
Yeah, looks like Cantanzarite got hit really hard there. The clock stops again at 3:11, so just over 3 minutes left. Very aggressive for both teams, with the very close game being 3-2. Both teams are trying to get this. Central's trying to keep their lead and maintain it. Pingry's trying to come back from a 3-0 deficit. Central has it right now. Pecha is going to throw it in. Wow, and that goes in! Brian Grubb, the sophomore! Or no, that wasn't Brian Grubb. That was Alex Hayne again. Gets it in. Wow, the head bounce just goes right in. That's just crazy how this works. All these goals in this game have come from head bounces, have come from miscommunications, and that one comes in off another head bounce. I thought that was Brian Grubb for a second. Wasn't. It was Alex Hayne that got that. That is 2 goals for Alex Hayne in this game now. What a goal for Alex Hayne, and what a game for Alex Hayne. And had 1 goal coming into this game, now has 3 goals on the season, 2 in this game, and now with Central being up 4-2, a big goal for the Red Devils.
Absolutely. Now he has 6 points in the season. Great goal by Alex Hayne. 2 really unusual goals came out of this game from him, and giving Hunterdon Central double the lead.
Yeah, Grubb wasn't on the field. He was on the field during the game, but wasn't on that goal. That was Alex Hayne that kicked it in, bounced it right off the head. Don't think Martinez was expecting anything like that to happen. So now, with 2:40 left, Pingry has to hurry. So now here comes Pingry, goal attempt, good save by Reinhardt. And this is where Central, in my opinion, just needs to chew the clock. They got to be safe here on offense. Pingry is going to bring the aggressive defense, but as long as Central maintains a good offense and defense throughout these final 2 minutes, they could walk away with a win here in this game.
Absolutely. Like you said earlier, they need to keep it tight and a clean game for sure within the last 2 minutes and 17 seconds to turn history on its head and break that 5-game losing streak against Pingry.
It's on the corner now, goes out. Final 2 minutes here for Hunterdon Central.
Great clock management so far by Central, trying to run it out on their own end. Not on their own end, Pingry's end. Looks like the clock has been stopped at 2:01.
Yep, clock stopped at 2:01. It looks like they're going to toss it or kick it from the corner. It's going to be a corner kick for Hunterdon Central, it looks like. And this is going to be huge if they can make it 5-2, but it looks like a lot of Central players are not. It's right in the corner once again.
And I would like to highlight earlier, the student section just went crazy, and the players in the student section embraced Alex Hayne and the team after that key goal to double the lead.
Yeah.
Just something to highlight about our school's spirit as a whole. We're a very spirited school in our sports, mainly, especially in soccer.
Yeah, look at this. Pingry up at the midfield now. They got to get something here. Now with just under 1:30, it's going to be very hard for Pingry to come back. But they are still giving the pressure for Central, trying to get on offense. But the clock just is still ticking, and it looks more and more like Central will pull out the win.
Absolutely, and with only 70 seconds remaining in the half, there's not really much Pingry can do.
Yep, now we are in the minute mark, the final minute of the game between Central and Pingry.
Flagrant.
Yeah, the ref is whistling, and the game just continued.
Might be some added time.
45 seconds as of right now left in this game.
It could potentially just run out the clock.
Yeah, final 30 seconds. And in these final 30 seconds, it was a game that looked close. Really, it looked like a blowout at first. Central at 3-0, had a great lead. Pingry got 2 really good goals, came back into it, and it was 3-2. But Alex Hayne brings it in with a head kick and seals the deal at 4-2 in these final 10 seconds here. We'll see what happens.
The crowd are just counting out the time.
Crowd counting down the clock. And in the battle of the undefeated soccer teams, Pingry came in 5-0. Central came in 3-0. But the Red Devils come out over the Big Blue in a 4-2 win. Alex Hayne 2 goals. Rene Rincon had 1. What a game for the Red Devils, and what a statement win. Stay tuned for more. Brad Romano here with Alex Hain for the Red Devils. Alex, 2 goals in this game, played amazing tonight. Talk me through that first goal and how that came about.
Well, I mean, it was good work from the team. Like, we worked it to the corner. From the corner, we had it. We played short. We did a little trick. And we played it into me, and I flicked it on for a first goal. We've been working on that in practice, and we can hope that could continue in the future.
Now, in this game, Pingry came in with a very aggressive style. You know, they were pressuring you guys 24/7, and what it looked like you guys were running away with it, Pingry came right back 3-2. When Pingry's playing with that aggressiveness, how do you adjust?
Well, I mean, if they were just running after us, so we just got to be ready for the counter. Like, if they're going to use all their energy on their attack, we got to be ready to spring it forward and just use it right back against them. And we did at the end because they didn't have enough men back, so we just hit them on the counter and then we scored.
So then the second goal you had, you know, that head right in. Goalie didn't really see it coming. Talk through that last goal and how that really sealed the deal.
Well, Michael Pesha had a great throw. He threw it in right over everyone's heads. I mean, I guess the defender was a little lazy marking me, left me wide open. I flicked it over the goalie. Goalie wasn't ready for the shot and it went in, so.
Alex, great game tonight. Good luck on the rest of the season. That's going to do it for HGTV Boys Soccer, battling undefeated team. Central now 4-0. Pingry 5-1. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, thank you guys.